Action. We back. Hey, listen. This is part two, right? So this is crazy because I was just literally saying like I bought a I bought a external hard drive because the videos that I do take up a lot of space. So I have to copy them from my computer to the hard drive. And lo and behold, everything just shut down just now. And I'm like, hold on, the recording stopped. What happened? And come to find out, I said, um, I used up too much space. So I had to transfer some other videos that I just did because now I'm going like 30 minutes and stuff like that. Um, I had to transfer them over to my external hard drive. You might can see it. Let me show it to y'all. It's small, but it's like 1 terabyte. 1 2 terabyte. You see it? This is it. Put it in the camera view. Yep. Anyway, um, I just wanted to come and touch the people. That was me touching y'all. Hey, so let's get started. Let's get into this again. Sorry for the interruption. So this is be episode 9, part 2. See if I can just join them in. And today we're gonna go back on the investment side for my investors. So you guys will learn a little something about investing in homes. Let's just get to the nitty gritty. So what I will do, so I talked about my first fix and flip, right, on the other show, 2 episodes ago, and this time I'm just going to talk about fix and flipping around fix and flipping. So if anyone you're thinking about purchasing a home to fix up and sell, contact me. I can help you search for homes that fit that would fit the criteria of exactly what you're looking for. I can give you insight to help you make the place sellable. So you can put your money in, double your money. All right. Not double your money, but make a profit. I'm not gonna say double your money. All right, so let's just start. Let's just jump into it. Again, it's not going to be long. This is kind of like a crash course, if you will. That's what we're going to call this. A crash course, how to fix and flip. I like that. All right, so the first thing that you need to do is you want to go and you want to figure out what market your money calls for. Because what will happen is the first thing that you need to do is, let's just say, identify a market, because your money may not work or will not, let's say that, unless you rich. Your money won't work in every market. So let's say like Potomac, Maryland, right? Potomac, Maryland usually houses are somewhere, you can expect them to be 7, 8, 900,000 plus. So if you're buying a house in that market, probably be around. It could be anywhere from 5 to like 600,000. That's for a bad house in Potomac. I mean, it just all depends. So with every market will differ, right? So you have better places like Bowie, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, where houses can get kind of sort of pricey depending on the square footage of the home. You may be buying a bad house for three, mm, high twos, maybe high threes, $300,000. So you want to identify your market first. Why do I say identify your market? Because again, you need to know how much money you have and how that money would fit into several different markets, right? Because each market will have uh, DOM, days on market, which would be different. Remember that, guys. Write that down. Days on market. Days on market would be the number of days that the house sits on the market once it's done, and uh, how many days it sits on the market before it goes under contract or before it's sold. So days on market, DOM. So you want to know, you want to identify your market because you need to secure a loan. Now, securing a loan is not really hard. Again, if you need a loan, contact me. I deal with several different people. We may be able to get you a credit line. We may be able to just all the types of bridge loans. Uh, I do, so I'm gonna make this two parts. That's what I'm gonna do because it's so much to this. It's no way that I can, give you guys all of the information that I need to give you because I'm just saying words like bridge loan. A bridge loan is a loan that gets you from point A to point B. Typically, a bridge loan would be a loan that they will loan you money to get you in the property and fix up the property. That loan would usually be 12 months, right? And it's just for you to buy it, acquire it, and to rehab it. And you'll have like a 12-month term, and you need to either refi or you need to sell it within that 12 months. Simple. Bridge loan, just a bridge to get you from point A to point B. Now, typically with those bridge loans, depending on depending on who it is, depending on they may look at your credit, stuff like that. They may give you 10%, let you put 10% down. Therefore, if the house is $100,000, which you will not get no house for $100,000 in Bowie or up in Marlboro or Potomac, Maryland, or anywhere in any type of upper high class areas, not in Waldorf, not nowhere. You're not getting a house for $100,000. Period. So, but again, if the house is $100,000, then 10% what they will require that you put down, that would be $10,000. Now, some can go as high as 30%. That would be $30,000. 25 in between. I'm gonna just say 25 is typical. 25 is the typical amount that they will want to put you down. So you will have um, loan to value, which would be usually 75%. So they'll say 75% LTV. That's loan to value, meaning that we'll loan you 75% of how much the house is worth, right? So it doesn't matter because however much the house is worth, you still going to have to you still going to have to put up the other 25%. So anyway, uh, that's LTV. So you write that down, loan to value, right? So um, if the house costs $100,000 and they're putting up 75% of the cost, then you have to put in the other 25%, right? Now, within that, you will have your budget. You need to go out. And so we started with picking a market because, so I'm in the Baltimore market and I haven't actually came up on my side of town, Waldorf and PG County and all of that stuff yet, but I will, but I just haven't yet because Baltimore's been good to me. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, so you need to identify a market. You need to find once you identify a market, you need to find a lender, someone that's going to loan you money for whatever particular house that you're interested in. Once you have the lender, you need to identify a house. Once you identify a house, you work with that lender. You're going to get that lender to you're going to get them a budget form. Your budget form is going to be your budget of how much money do you need to uh, purchase the house and to also, well, just really fix it up. How much will you need? Well, it's all kind of like including the same thing. So anyway, you're going to need a budget. How do you get your budget? You have to have a contractor. So you have to have a contractor that's going to be able to go out with you and price everything and tell you how much everything is going to cost, materials and labor. So once you get that materials, once you get that price, you write it out in your budget form. And I wish I had, dang, so I'm gonna really give y'all a good course because I'm gonna redo this and I'm gonna show you all of the stuff like the budget form, how it looks, and all of that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is a crash course. All right. So you get your budget form, you fill it out, you turn your budget form in, and that's going to also go with the contract because you're going to have to send them the contract once you have the house under contract. So you identify the house, you like it, you bid on it, get you a realtor, myself, you get somebody to help you find a house, whatever. You get your contractor to tell you, hey, this numbers is good, cost you this much to fix it up, and I'll be the one to tell you you can sell it for this much amount of money. So after you do that, you submit it in, they give you the money. You get the money, and you would put up, so typically you would put some of your own money up and they will reimburse you. So let's say if your budget was $50,000. Now, you would put up $10,000 and they just going to reimburse you every time. So you can use the same $10,000 five times. Now, what happens is they call it a draw. When you go to get reimbursed, they call that a draw. So you may have like five draws. They may give you, you may be able to prepay. Like some of the people I deal with, we would, on the draws, I would prepay for like three draws and it comes at a discount rate. I know I might be going over y'all head, but I know, just try to stick with me. So anyway, you could prepay to not pay so much money in draws because those draws kind of get expensive. They can be like $300 per draw. They definitely get expensive. So that's another way of them just getting more money back from you. But we ain't even gonna talk about that. So you get your draws, so you can use that same $10,000 over five times. They'll come back, put it in your bank, you take it out, give it to your person. All right. So now you're going through the house, and the house is finished. So at this point, I would come back out. Person as a realtor come take a look at it. Hey, it's great. I think everything is good. It's good to go. So you always want to stage. You always want to stage your home. Staging is when you put furniture in the home to allow uh, potential buyers to vision, to come in and to be able to visualize. I said vision, oh my goodness. To be able to visualize how the house would look once they purchase the home and once they add their own touch to it. But you want to see like the couch head TV, or maybe not even the TV, but couch pictures, flowers, vases, things like that, just spread throughout the house. A bed, a dresser, dining room table with maybe even having a table set with dinnerware, whatever. So that gives them a vision of how the house would look instead of just a bare house. I want to say like that on average, at least like 80% your house would sell. Your house would sell. I don't have the exact stats, but it's like 80% faster, or 83% of the time your house will sell faster if it's staged than just not staged. All right. Okay. So we got that. From that point, we go and we put the house on the market, right? We put the house on the market now. But when you're running your numbers, you always want to run your numbers with 8 months because you want to account for the house sitting on the market for at least 8 months, just to be on the safe side. It's just good to do. I'm just giving it to you raw. It's good to do. Get your head out there. It's good to do. You want to account for 8 months into your expenditures, right? So um, when you are analyzing the deal, so let's say if your payment was $1,000 a month, you want to just say, okay, well, I'm just going to count and act like it's going to sit on the market for 8 months. Now that's 8,000 more, so that gives you a little cushion just in case. Because remember, you have to pay the realtors, you have to pay taxes. You may have to give the buyer some type of seller concession. What if maybe they need 6,500 to close, and this is what's standing 6,500, which what 6,500 is the only thing that's standing between your house being sold and your house sitting for another couple of months, right? So, and just think about this, 6,500, it seems like a lot of money, but if you're paying $1,000 and your house end up sitting for 6 months, that's $6,000 already right there, right? So never, another tidbit, never complain about giving money back to people. You can be stingy sometimes in the seller's market. That's fine, but the name of the game is getting the house off to sell it. You got product and it needs to get sold. That's it. So from there, again, we list the home. We list it after a stage. I will set it up, do my do, boo, 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 boo. I will put it on the market, boo, 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 boo. I would also advertise it, paid advertising. I will cover your picture costs, take pictures of the homes. I, send my lady, my preferred photographer out, come take pictures of the home. It's nice and beautifully staged. Staging is going to cost you another. So you also remember because your budget, you have to put all this stuff in your budget. Staging, 8,000. I mean, may even do seller concession, taxes, all of this stuff, paying the realtors. All of this stuff has to come out of your budget, because what you will find is you bought a house for 100,000 and now you put $50,000 into it, or let's just say you put $75,000 into it, and now it's worth $375,000, right? So you looking like, oh wow, I got $200,000. No, you don't. You got how many months it's stood on the market? You got to pay the realtors. You have your taxes. You have seller concessions. You got your staging. You got all of that stuff. Get out the way. My son he always wanted to say hi and get out of here, boy. This is the second show you interrupted. Get on your tippy toes and say hi.
Hi.
All right, that's enough. Hey, come here. What's the name of my show?
There's Wilson's. The Wilson Show.
That's right. Give me 5, son. My young prodigy right there. He always interrupting me, man. I got to keep him upstairs when I'm doing this stuff. All right, so remember, you have to account for all of that stuff into your budget, or I promise you, your numbers will not make sense. You're going to come back and be like, I had room to make 100, 200,000, and I only ended up breaking even. Numbers go fast, so you have to put all of that stuff in there. So anyway, again, we put it on the market. I advertise it, pay advertising. We do that for like the first couple of weeks or so, because that's coming out of my pocket. And just to give it a boost, a good boost, that first week when it's out there. And from there, the good product, the house gonna sell itself every time. The house gonna sell itself, along with my marketing strategies, along with my promotions and things like that. Good house is always going to sell. So you get your money, and it's just rinse and repeat. So that's like a really quick crash course, but there are so many details that I left out. Things that it would be so much for me to put this stuff in here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end it. And if you are interested in doing a fix and flip, contact me. I have lenders. I mean, I got the works. I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna sit on the sideline and keep missing out? Right now, I couldn't even tell you how many houses are listed. I have one of my investors, guys that I work with. I mean, we running through three like it ain't nothing. Anyway, listen, if you want to do a fix and flip, contact me, uh, Keyshawn Robinson. Use the HTTPS colon // HTTPS semicolon / Keyshawn Robinson .samsonproperties.net. Go on there. I've been updating it. It's different. Remember, I told you I'm already working on this. I'm doing a little bit more to the site. So I'm adding the financing on there. Kind of added that, but it's not all the way up yet. So don't really mess with that just yet because I'm adding some preferred lenders on there. So I took some other ones off. So if you click it, it won't even just take you to like the contact page. But anyway, I added that. I added some like a blog site for me when I throw some of my blogs up there. Just so you'll see some of this stuff. I've added it's a couple more things, but anyway, go on there, go into the contact me section and get in contact with me. If you're looking to do a fix and flip, let me know. I'm here to help you. I can literally help you from A to Z, and I promise you won't regret it. All right, so that's that, and I'm gonna have some updates, some news, some. Did y'all just hear the ESPN? God dang it, ESPN. I'm going to have some. Let me turn this off. All right. I'm going to have a big surprise for my first time home buying class. I got that. We ain't done with that. Got that working out. So got some updates on that coming very, very, very soon. Maybe even the next episode. But that's it. And again, remember, I'm trying to talk to several different people. I'm trying to talk to investors. I'm not even trying, but I am. I'm speaking to investors. I'm speaking with home buyers. I'm speaking with home sellers. We do it all. We cover the whole board. DC, Maryland, Virginia. We cover the whole board. So I thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I can't say that enough. Like, share, and subscribe. It's me, Keyshawn Robinson, the Rich Realtor. And let's get the outro. Let's get the outro of the show going. I hate when it don't line up like you really wanted to. It's me, Keyshawn Robinson, the Rich Realtor. I've been talking and my voice is starting to go down. I wanted to make sure that I bring it this show. I think last show my tempo dropped. But I'm back. I'm back and better than ever, baby. It's me, Keyshawn Robinson, the Rich Realtor. I want to thank you guys sincerely. It's the best real show. It's the best real estate podcast in the whole wide world. I call it a podcast, you call it a broadcast. Best realtor in the world. Coming to a state near you. DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Stand up. I'm dropping 40 in the fourth quarter. 40. Facts. It's the Rich Realty Show. Like, share, and subscribe. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. Watch out for those clips. The Rich Realtor Show, episode clips from the show, highlights from the show. This is unprecedented. I'm literally cutting open your head and I'm pouring the knowledge into you. All I need you to do is act on it. For all my motivated sellers, you thinking about selling your house 6 months from now. Let's get that house in shape. Let's whip that house into shape. That house has to be sellable. Unless you're going to sell it to one of my investors. Let's go. My house buyers. You want to buy a house 6 months from now. Let's do the things that you need to do in order to buy that house. You have to do the work, people. The work doesn't do itself. You have to do the work. If you're thinking about investing, reach out to me. Keyshawn Robinson, the Rich Realtor. All it takes is hitting the contact button and saying, hey, I've been saving my money and I like what you said on that broadcast. And I'm thinking about doing a fix and flip. And I'm going to say, you just stepped into the right place. It's me, Keyshawn Robinson, the Rich Realtor. Thank you guys for taking the time to visit my platform. Thank you guys for taking your time to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, I'm not gonna let you get away with that. You gonna like, share, and subscribe this stuff. So anyway, it's me, Keyshawn Robinson, the Rich Realtor. I hope you guys like this. This was like a super duper quick crash course on how to fix and flip. I'm going to make, now that I did this, and it's like, I'm going to make literally a whole course, right? I don't want to charge for anything. I should, because I know people doing it and they charging or whatever, but I mean, you know, I don't always, I'm saying, it ain't always about the money for me. Thank you. No, I mean, it ain't always about the money for me. So I'll probably give y'all a full course. Like, share, subscribe. It's me, Keyshawn Robinson, the Rich Realtor. I'm out.